a big hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get loud. Get out of your seats and go bananas.
Let's get ready to rumble!
For owner of the Savannah Bananas, Jesse Cole.
Y'all ready for this?
Here we go! Yes, let's do it! Here we go! All right! Woo! Woo! Here we go! Here we go! Keep it going! Keep it going! Yes, yes, yes! Woo! How are we feeling out here? Good energy, fired up. Group over there, you guys getting after it. I like this. Let's first give a round of applause for Michael, Christy, the whole Crisp team bringing us all together here today. I'll tell you, Michael likes to think big, and that's what they're doing here, and they think differently. And that's what's inspired me. That's what I'm going to share today on how to think differently, how to act differently about your brand, your marketing, and how to create fans. But first, let's just address the yellow elephant in the room. This is not my only yellow tuxedo. I, in fact, own 7 of these yellow tuxedos. I proposed to my wife in front of a sold-out crowd in this yellow tuxedo, and she actually said yes, and we're still married. And I think I'm probably the only returning customer ever at brightcoloredtuxedos.com. But we're not here to talk about the attire. It's part of my mindset. It's think differently. It's create attention. And once you do that, it's amazing what can happen with your business. You can transform it. And I've been inspired by my 2 biggest mentors, P.T. Barnum and Walt Disney. And in my office, I have 2 custom posters. And the poster of P.T. Barnum, it says showmanship. Something terrible happens without promotion. Nothing. And then next to Walt Disney, it says vision. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. So today, how can we think dramatically differently about our business? How can we have a different vision? How can we have different showmanship, different promotion? That's what I want to share today. Now, first of all, how many people here have actually heard of the Savannah Bananas? Wow, thank you. I was speaking to a similar group like this 6 months ago, and just one person in the back was clapping. It was my dad. So we've certainly come a long way, but for the people that don't know, share a little context, and then let's get to how this applies to your business, your firm. So after years of running a baseball team with my wife for 10 years, we thought it was a great decision that we should go into over $1 million in debt. So we bought an expansion franchise in Savannah, Georgia in 2015. And we had this big vision to take on this team and change baseball and make it fun. But that vision didn't come to fruition at all in the beginning. It was myself, my wife, our 24-year-old team president, 3 22-year-olds straight out of college that started that team. What a crew we had. And we showed up and we had this big vision. But we only sold a couple tickets in our first 3 months. To be specific, we sold 2 total tickets in 3 months. That's not a good business model. It was so bad that by January of 2016, we got a phone call that we had overdrafted our account. We were completely out of money, and my wife and I had to sell our house and empty out our savings account and put money into the team. We were down to our last dollar. We were grocery shopping with just $30 a week. That's all we had. And we failed because we were selling like everyone else, we were marketing like everyone else, we were acting like everyone else. It wasn't until finally we said, we gotta go big. We gotta create attention in a different way. So we're gonna name the team after a fruit. And so we became the Savannah Bananas, but it wasn't just naming the team the Bananas. We said we could have a senior citizen dance team called the Banana Nanas. We could have a male cheerleading team called the Mananas. Now they're just the dad bod cheerleading squad. We could name our mascot Split. We could have music videos to Can't Stop the Peeling. We could have promotions where we throw bananas in people's pants and it's called Banana in the Pants. We had a lot of crazy ideas, but we knew we had to get people to care. And you can't get the hearts until you get the eyes and the ears of your customers. So we had to create attention. We named the team the Savannah Bananas, and I'll never forget that day, February 25th, 2016, when we announced the team as the Bananas. Everybody hated it. They said the owner should be thrown out of town. You guys are an embarrassment to the city. You'll never sell a ticket. Leave our town now. It was brutal. Tons of criticism. But we knew if we could just get to opening night, get them to see the experience, that we could convert and create some fans. So finally it got to opening night, and we somehow sold the game out because enough people were hoping that we might fail. And they showed up that first game, and we were wearing green uniforms because we weren't quite ripe. And we made 6 errors. We played terrible. There was a rain delay. It was a disaster in every way possible. But they watched as our players went into the crowd and delivered roses to little girls. They watched the Banana Nanas dance. They watched us lift up a baby in a banana costume up like this and sing, "Na, Savannah, na he." They watched the whole show. And by the end of that night, they told everybody. And since that game, back our first opening game in 2016, we've been so fortunate to sell out every single game. Our wait list is about to hit 200,000 for tickets. We're traveling on a world tour. And most importantly, my wife and I are now sleeping on a real bed.